Going to be a windy day for us here in the valley and across the state. Thanks so much for logging on abc15.com. I'm Allison Rodriguez. Let's take a look at Futurecast winds here. You see, as we take this into tonight, those winds really are going to be kicking up here, expecting them the strongest up in the high country, but also down to the southeast. For us, we're not getting out of this one either. We're going to see those strong winds through the afternoon, overnight too, and into tomorrow. Things will calm down a little bit in the morning, but they'll kick up again as we get into the afternoon. Not expecting to see everything die down really until Saturday. Now, even Saturday, we're expecting to see stronger winds up to the north, but not as strong as they're going to be today. And then for us, we're going to be calm after we get through tomorrow. So let's talk about how strong those winds are going to be. We're going to be seeing them today here in the valley, about 15 to 25-mile-an-hour winds there. Your gusts up to 35 miles an hour, and then up to the north of us. Look at this, sustained winds 25 to 35 miles an hour, and those gusts could be up to 45 miles an hour. That is why we have this wind advisory in effect. Everything you see shaded in tan, that's most of the northern half of the state there. So be extra careful if you're going to be driving in those areas, or maybe you live in some of those areas as well. Air quality forecast for us is going to be moderate today just because we have a lot of the wind kicking up. That dust is going to be the main concern for us today. As we look at your highs across the state, you'll see 80s for us today in Payson and Sedona. Really nice in Prescott. If it weren't for those winds, the temperatures are looking really good. Now for us here in the valley, our highs are going to be about a degree or so below average. We're talking mid to upper 90s today. So a few degrees below where we got to yesterday, but again, those winds are really going to start to crank up. Now your overnight lows, here's kind of where we get the payoff because the morning temperatures are really nice. Tomorrow morning we'll be dropping into the upper 60s to low 70s across the valley. If we look across the state, those temperatures are going to dip pretty chilly up in the Grand Canyon when we're at 35 in the morning, 40s in Flagstaff and along the rim, down into the 50s in Show Low there, 50s in Payson and Sedona, and then 60s and 70s out to the west. Quickly, let's look at the 7-day forecast here. So for tomorrow, we see those breezes sticking around, right? But the temperature cool down, that is our other payoff here. We're talking 90 degrees for tomorrow as a high. And then as we get into your weekend looking fantastic. Calm winds, clear skies, and highs in the 80s.